You know, I'll never forget that moment in the packed auditorium at Ridgeview Prep, the air thick with tension and that faint smell of chalk dust, when my kid Jamal, just 17 and the only black face on the team, got dressed down by his teacher Ms. Langston right in front of everyone, her voice slicing through the murmurs like a knife. Jamal, stick to basics. This isn't some playground puzzle. We don't need wild guesses from you. And you could see the hurt flash in his eyes, him shrinking back because deep down, he knew her disdain wasn't about the math. It was about him, the scholarship kid from the rough side of town, not fitting her picture of genius amid all those trust fund teammates. It stung because Jamal had fought so hard to be there, growing up with his grandma's old engineering books after his dad left us high and dry, diving into numbers as his escape when bills piled up, and I worked double shifts at the diner. Math was his sanctuary, patterns that didn't judge, but Ms. Langston, with her Ivy League ego and that quiet resentment toward diversity hires, as she'd whisper in staff meetings, saw him as a threat to her perfect record, her control over who shone in that elite world where donations bought spots and biases locked doors. But oh, the comeback brewed slow, then exploded like fireworks, time ticking down in the team round. The problem, this beast of a geometry riddle stumping everyone, his teammates flailing with their textbook tricks, Tyler the banker's son snapping, "This is impossible, we're done," and Ms. Langston hovering, her face tight with panic over her rep, when Jamal, voice steady despite the earlier gut punch, stepped up. "Let me try, it's like those flow theories I read about," and she hissed, "Not now, you'll embarrass us." But the others, desperate, waved him on, and he grabbed the marker, mapping out this wild adaptation of some obscure theorem, lines connecting in ways no one saw coming. The board filling with elegant proof that clicked into place just as the buzzer hit, leaving the room buzzing, Ms. Langston's jaw dropping in silent shock. And when the judges called it, Jamal's solo solve on that impossible bonus problem earning him top prize, the crowd erupting as Dr. Ramirez announced, "This boy's insight just cracked something grad students chase." It was pure vindication. Ms. Langston approaching later, her apology forced but real. "I was wrong, blinded by my own expectations," admitting her jealousy over a kid upstaging her methods. And Jamal, gracious yet firm, "It's not just me. Ms. Open your eyes to others like me before you crush them." Now his approach is taught in colleges, scholarships flowing to kids from my neighborhood. But here's what lingers. How many talents get buried by folks guarding their turf? And is true change possible when pride runs that deep? What about you? Ever seen bias kill potential in school or work, or a comeback that flipped the script? Share below, like if it hits home, subscribe for more real stories. Let's unpack this together.